The woman was too stunned to speak.
Parties in The Sims 4 are complicated at work. Sims love misbehaving and doing their own thing. I've learned to embrace this, and the more that I've embraced it, the more I've noticed that working with what I have is what makes parties better in my personal experience. Like the 20 mods I'm about to introduce to you. Hey, I'm Sasha. Welcome to my space. Let's get into it. You are now looking into my cottage living save that I personally like to call Hanford Ever After. This is a personal off-camera gameplay for me. Anyway, to start it off, you're probably looking at here, this event, right? And this event is called the Summer Blowout. Yes, the first mod I'm recommending is custom events. So Kiara Sims is the one who created this one, but there's other modders that I'd like to list that have made one. I believe Ilkavel has a couple, and I believe Kawaii Stacy actually had a whole mod called Memorable Events mod. I think maybe the mod is broken. So hopefully when Kawaii Stacy ever brings it back, that mod is so great. There's so many events. But yeah, I'm hoping one day the Sims team can make like a searchable for events, because scrolling down is really hard, especially when you own like custom events. But yeah, right now for the Summer Blowout, there's other ones that you could see. Look, Movie Evening, Mother Son Dance. This is by Elkavel. There's of course the in-game events to choose, but yes, choose an event is definitely like one of the first steps to having a party, right? So yeah, there's another mod I like to recommend, which is your sim setting up the party, or is it another sim setting up the party? So if it's another sim, there's this specific mod that overhauls, like basically not overhaul, sorry, that's not the correct term, but basically copies events that are already in the game, but this time you're not the one hosting the event, it's another household. So all you have to do is just show up. It'll just pop up like, hey, let's go to the event, and you go and you load into the other sim's home. Hopefully you got food ready or something, I don't know, but basically that's kind of how you could do it. I tried this recently, I love it. But yeah, there's 3 event mods that I will link for you, and I'm gonna put that for you below. Once you set up the event, of course you have to think about the sims you want to invite. So this is the Summer Blowout event, and obviously my sim has a child who's a toddler, so I want to invite other toddlers that are like his age group. So right now I want to invite sims like that. Then of course I want to invite her family over. I forgot to invite her mom. Dang. Okay, I'm just probably gonna call her mom over on the phone. Sometimes that happens again. There's sometimes some mods have limits, which actually I'm gonna talk about another mod that doesn't have any limits, which actually maybe I could just do it for y'all. That mod is so great because all you just have to do is set up the event, and you can invite as many sims as you want. Say example, I'm just going to do a party for the in-game event, because the next mod I want to talk about is longer party / more guests invited over to the party. So what you do is you set up a party, right? So this is like one of the parties that's from the game. I believe it's base game. I'm not entirely sure. But say example, these 2 sims are the host, and I want to invite as many sims as I can. I am allowed to do 200. Usually some events, if 15 to 20 sims are allowed on average, I believe, if not even 12 sometimes. So what's great about this is you don't have a limit. Obviously, your game's gonna run funny if you do way too many. There is also another mod that I'd love to add to this list, which is the Small Invite Overhaul mod by Little Miss Sam. And I believe, even though she doesn't know these sims, I think because they're my playable sims, it will show up for her. If not, there's another mod. It could be another mod that shows me sims that she doesn't entirely know that I could invite. That's like part of my played sims tab. Basically, that's how I'm able to invite some of these sims that she's never met in her life. So, but I'm going to link you guys the Small Invites Overhaul. If it's not that mod, I'm not sure. It could be another mod. It could be by Bien Chan. I'll link, of course, both their websites for y'all. But yeah, I'm just gonna invite 36 sims. Lord have mercy. I don't even know any of these sims for them to cook, like, what I'm saying, properly for her. So I'm just gonna just hire a random, and yeah, the hosts are gonna be the couple. And let's just go ahead and set the party up right now. I'm gonna make sure if it's a gold event, because I want y'all to see it still functions like a regular party. So watch, I'm about to press play, and so here, look, main goal, call guests to meal, and look, it says 23 hours and 55 minutes. So this party will run long, so you don't have to worry. Sometimes sims take too long to show up to a lot and stuff like that. You do not have to worry about that. Look at that. Look, some are already here. Y'all saw me. I literally barely pressed play and Sims are already here, which actually attributes this to another mod that I definitely want to add, and I'll add it for y'all below, but I forgot who it's by. I think it's by either Turbo Driver or Werebasu, the creator of UI Cheats mod, where Sims will spawn very quickly. Oh my goodness, Nadia, why are you wearing this? Yes, queen. But yeah, y'all, you could see that Sims are literally here for the event. I'm gonna give y'all, by the way, gameplay tips for parties as a part 2, but we're gonna go ahead and look at the next mods so that y'all could see more info on how to make your parties lit, because part 2, when I do gameplay tips, I literally want to like set up a party with y'all, all that stuff, so that y'all could really understand the mechanics of not only setting up a party, but because your girl works a lot behind the scenes before even the camera goes on, but y'all could also have something like this for your own personal gameplay where you don't need the camera to be on. Maybe you want to take a couple of screenshots here and there, but you just want to have fun, but like it's also pleasing to your eyes because things are working to the way you want. Plus, gameplay is going smoothly. I pray for that. But yeah, 1 second, y'all. I'll come back. But for y'all, it's 1 second. For me, it's like 3 minutes.
2 seconds later.
The next mod we're going to be talking about is 2 mods, and it has to do with the serving table, buffet table, whatever you want to call it. So the mods that I want to talk about is one by QMBB. It's called the Catering and Co, and I will link y'all, but you could serve different meal options. There's brunch, dessert, gourmet, pizzas, sandwiches, seafood, snacks, steakhouse. Because it's a summer blowout, let's just go with steakhouse theme. And oh yeah, it's a dinner party, but still steakhouse is still great for a dinner party. So here's the meal, okay? So y'all see the food options. QMBB got grilled ribeye with crabs, stuffed mushrooms, and creamed spinach. Help, like that's absolutely what I want to eat. Lobster mac and cheese, braised short ribs, spinach artichoke dip, steak lobsters with garlic black truffle sauce, y'all. And I be adding some of this stuff to my bougie restaurants because hello, like, okay. So the next mod I want to talk about is a mod where basically your Sims get to slow dance a bit slower. So this mod is by Bien Chen. So it basically, sometimes if you notice, like especially when there's a party, you know, in the Sims you're trying to look at everybody, you have your Sims slow dancing, you go back to see them because you got distracted with something else and they stop slow dancing. So this one kind of slows it down for you. You can see there's so many Sims at this event. There's 36 Sims. Wait, where'd it go? Hello? Sir, this is not... Y'all, you turn around for 1 second and then the NAP inspector is here to give you the fine of your life. Like, what is this? But yeah, here, slower dance mod. There you go. So now they're slow dancing together and it's supposed to be cute and it's supposed to be a bit longer. It's the one from MWS, so you should be having that pack. And speaking of dancing, I do want to recommend one more actually, which is a mod that allows young adults to elders to do the sweetheart slow dance. And hopefully, 1 second, I'm just gonna reset them so that they could do that dance next, just so that y'all could see it is available. So if you know it's only for a certain age. I actually just thought about this mod right now while I saw it. Look at the Sims dancing. Yeah, this is how to have a lit party in the Sims, a dance override. I definitely recommend the dance override mod for y'all too. I know that's right. But yeah, here it is, Sweetheart Dance in The Sims 4, now available for young adults to elders. Yes, I think this is so cute. Alright, so the next mod I want to talk about is another food-related one, and it is the Bible Cake mod by Ravishing. So say example, you tried to make a cake and some Sim tried to take a piece of it, and it's like a birthday party or a wedding cake. You know those kind of cakes. Not only that, but maybe you just forgot to make a cake, or maybe you want to make more than one cake and you just can't spend 2 days in the kitchen because you didn't pre-plan for this party. It's today, the calendar is moving, you're very gameplay girly, everything's set for you. I totally get it. Let's go ahead and you can get a piece of cake from a bakery, basically. So you could choose these ones. Oh, this one is, I believe, modded. Oh, these are the in-game cakes though, you could see, and the one modded one. But yeah, so example, you could do this one, you could buy it and look, it's in the cakes inventory thing. Not only that, but you could even get wedding cakes from MWS. So you could pick whatever wedding cake you want. So example, say this one, okay? And then you just get it right now, look. So now you have the old-fashioned cakes or you have an MWS cake. Whatever you want, it's available. Of course, not the custom cakes. The next mod I'm going to talk about is a mod I've talked about and recommended before. It's the Auto Employee mod by Little Miss Sam. So right now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if there's any objects where I might have a sim come over, but hopefully there is. So example, I just do this one. Professional is like professional sims, like, you know, a caterer, DJ, you know what I'm saying, kind of careers where you could call an entertainer, stuff like that. So what you do is you click on your door and then it'll say auto employee. So you can say, see, look, allow bartender, allow a caterer, allow vegetarian caterer, or allow a nanny, and the sim will spawn in that's for this career. So let's just do allow bartender for now, and let's hopefully see if a bartender shows up. Y'all, there's another bonus mod. So say example, you're looking for a sim on the lot, you don't know where they are. And say example, it's not a sim you know, so you might have to just straight up call, quote unquote, through the phone and say, where are you? So right now I'm trying to look for like a sim, and I'll just scroll and see which sim I'm trying to look for and see if they're available on the lot, and whoever it is, they're gonna pop up. Example right now, Simon Scott, I don't believe he's in the house, so I'm just gonna say, Simon, where you at? Like, why are you not at this party, you know? And there's Simon Scott, you know, a pub owner says. So yeah, that's how you see the sims. And not only that, but if you example, I don't know where he is again, you just click on his photo again and he's just they're gonna take me to where he is. Or if I want to go to my sim right now who's facing, I press here Modi and it goes to him right there. But yeah, that's kind of an extra mod. I am still looking for the mixologist. But they should spawn. But basically, the sim who you hire for auto employee, you could allow them to come again, or you could disallow them. Say example, if they worked for a while and you don't want them to work again, you could just say disallow and they'll leave. If you remember, if you watched my high school years LP, the episode where I set up like a hotel and there was sims working around the lot, I used auto employee to bring that whole like quote unquote hotel to life. Hello, where are you? Oh, the mixologist. Okay, so I have this weird bug with one of these mods where it makes some of these like hired sims dress up in their regular attire. This is a cottage living save, so like I wouldn't mind for them to dress like this because it's not that deep for me. Say for now, you know, it's not that deep. I won't mind it. But say example, there's other saves where like my sim could be rich, and I'm like, that's not professional for them to wear for a super rich sim's home. It's a mod. If y'all know what mod it is, because I don't know which one it is, it keeps happening. I tried to delete files, don't know what mod it is. If you know the tip, they'll help me out. But yeah, yes, so yeah, that's how you see. Look, right now he's working. His name is Ed Kane, right? So what I do right now is if I don't want Ed to work anymore, I'll just say disallow bartender. Ed's gonna be off the clock and go. The next mod I want to talk about is the steady seat mod. This mod is a game changer, and I feel like everybody in the community kind of knows it. But if you do not know this mod, if you want sims to sit and not, you know, there's something in these sims bum that make them stand up. They just cannot sit down for a period of time, especially when you're storytelling and you're trying to have a sim sit next to the sim and talk, and they want to stand up. Right now, even him, I'm not controlling him, but I want him to sit here, right? The father, his name is, I don't even remember, something Hashima. Yeah, Kenji Hashima. I'm gonna say, Kenji, sit down where you are, don't get up. And right now I'm gonna tell his son to sit right next to him. It's called steady seat. You just have him steady seat, or you could, you know, you could script events, y'all, like literally, and have like seating arrangements thanks to this mod. But anyway, let's just try to have Emily, his fiance, sit next to him right here. And right now, even though I'm controlling her, I just use that option. She's gonna sit there, though. She'll know that she has to sit there. He's gonna be sitting here and next to his father, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell his father, example, like some random thing like, hey, pops, and they're not gonna stand up to talk. They're not gonna hug each other. You know how some sims be doing stuff like that. I actually have a mod to remove that. When was the last time two sims hugged each other because they want to start a conversation? Never. For me, at least.
Touch it to me.
Okay, even though it's cute, but like they already hug each other a lot, sims. Like, God bless them, they're very sweet. But yeah, you see that he's talking to his father-son conversation, not getting off their chairs. Right now, watch. If he tries to blow a kiss to her, he's not gonna want to stand up just to blow that kiss to her, because steady seat has their bum glued to this chair for a good period of time. I love it. Sometimes I feel bad. They'll just be sitting there for like the whole day if you don't tell them stand up. But sometimes it's like a punishment. Like, you should have been sitting there all these years when I was suffering, you know? But yeah. Steady seat mod, game changer. All right, the next three mods I'm about to show y'all. Oh, honey, this is the definition of set up, okay? Because these three mods are not only machinima friendly, But they're also like, if you're trying to have a party, if you're trying to have some sort of situation where you're just trying to have it like a certain way at this time, you just do not want nothing to get in the way almost. Like you're trying your absolute best, okay? These three mods are great. They're sort of like a lot trait type of mods. They're by Ravishing, so I'm gonna get all three mods out. Just give me a second. I'm going to build mode. Here's the three mods. These three mods, especially if you're into machinima, oh my goodness, you're gonna be like, thank you so much, Sasha, for recommending this for me. If you're trying to do moments where when I say these stuff to you, you're gonna be like, I always wish it existed, but I didn't know it was there. I'm telling you right now, it's here. So this one is called the freshness lot modifier sign. So this one basically is a hidden lot trait. You don't need like those lot traits. This is just like a sign. Once I go into game, these three will disappear. Go into build mode, they reappear. So what these three do, this one is it will make your food fresh on the lot and it will not expire. So there's certain events, example, like if you know me, when I'm filming Growing Together, I might need to refilm some parts multiple times for it to go through, or especially parties. I might film a party scene that you're looking at. It looks one time to you. This is behind the scenes information I'm giving you. I'm breaking the fourth wall. It might have taken me 4 to 5 times to film that. And you're probably like, oh my God, that food could be stank. It could be. But what I do is I have this freshness lot modifier signs for some of these homes that I be filming in. So even example, it could be even like a public lot. Like say example, you don't want their food to expire on this lot for some reason. You could use it in homes, lots, it doesn't matter. I do want to add that the Kiss of Freshness lot modifier does also include flower arrangements. But this one, the flower sign, it helps make your plant at its best state. So like I said, if you're having machinima moments or you just want the event to have really pretty flowers, then that mod, it's going to set your flower, especially like if Sims don't have the highest levels of skills and stuff. But I don't really use that one often. And I don't use this other one, the no autonomous dance sign. But I will link those three mods for you, and it's by Ravishing. So the next mod I want to talk about is the No Celebration Cooldown mod by my friend. I am Tasha Monet. And this mod basically, if you know, celebration canon sequence, there's an issue for a cooldown. Basically, you'll do it and your Sims go, woo! And you're just like, so you loved it, but maybe the moment went by quick. It did for me. And I was like, wait, what's that cooldown? I'm not gonna wait that long, you know? And my friend literally created a mod. I talked about it on Twitter and my friend was like, oh, here's the mod. And I'm like, first of all, Tasha blew my mind. Tasha is so talented, y'all. Please subscribe to Tasha's channel. I'll put Tasha's social below. Here, I'm gonna just start a celebration sequence. Hopefully the Sims join in. Maybe she's scared. Oh, there it is. Y'all look. Boom. Y'all saw that? It was out. And then watch. I could do it again. No cooldown. I don't see any Sims joining though. Oh, there they are, finally joining in. Okay. Finally. Okay, I was a little worried. It works better, by the way, if you have a baby shower event. For some reason, I've noticed that Sims won't use it, like won't autonomously like be obsessed like with having to celebrate like that, in my personal opinion. So if it's called like I forgot for the baby shower events, but they call it a specific thing, and like Sims will literally go off, party, have fun. But yeah, you can see there's no cooldown. I could just stack it up. I don't have to worry, and I love that. I couldn't stack it up before, you know. Now I can. Modi, I know you're not a firefighter, but save this event. The next mod I want to talk about is the VFX mods that kind of feel so much more alive. And again, I feel like I learned how to really work on parties when I worked on the Bolden's vow renewal episode. So I'll link that for you so that you could see how an event would look like for me in The Sims. I'll try to find other party episodes, but yeah, I feel like that's kind of when I started to have a good grip of it. So yeah, here you can see there's a small party. It's called small party emitter. But yeah, there's basically VFX, which is basically like, I think it's from Get Famous, and it's kind of like these stuff to set the mood and like stuff like that. So you're supposed to have this little box, but I'm going to explain what that is, but I'm just showing all the setup. So what you do is you put the small party emitter thingy. So right now for this room, it's too big a little bit, so I might just shrink it down, and I might think that's enough anyway, because like that's where the stereo is. So I'll just put that there, right? And then here, something that's falling from the sky. Say example, right now, it is a summer event that I was thinking of, right? So I might have to think of something summery, or if it's winter, I'll do snow. So actually my New Year's Eve party video, if you saw it, I'll also link that video, which was actually, I think, the video before this one that I uploaded. But yeah, this one where you could do is, you could do different type of stuff. I'll just show you 1 second. And then of course there's the fireworks one, so you don't have to really worry about burning a house down, like y'all already saw that happen. But you could just set up fireworks. So sometimes I'll just try to act like it's New Year party or whatever, you know. If you watched even Growing Together, there was a New Year special. I used the VFX for fireworks and I finessed it. I'll pull it somewhere here, don't worry, y'all are not gonna see it. And there is sometimes where, like, see example, the room's caved in, so this thing will recognize the floor that's above, not the floor that's down here. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna press undo, but for some reason I have a weird build glitch where sometimes something will disappear. Don't know why. Again, if y'all know, it's the issue with my game. I have a lot of mods. I'm not even gonna play around with y'all. But yeah, so here it is. So I'm gonna just do one here, and then maybe I want my Sims to dance over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shrink that down, and I'll do stuff like that. So then you'll see, or even another one here. I might just have one here for fun. What I'll do right now is that when I'll go back into live mode, and then I'll go ahead and set it up. So here it will say like the opacity to turn it on and off, blase blase. First, before we even turn anything off, you want to make sure that what you want to add. So right now, example, there's all my hearts, ashes, bubbles, conventional, confetti, leaves, rain, shapes, twinkle, snow, spaghetti, moneymaker. So like, even, you know, if you're ever like doing strip club builds, you could do the moneymaker one and have it look like money's falling down from the sky or something. I don't really have any strip clubs in my games, but if you want to do that, you could. And then there's shapes, you could do rain. So for me, I think I'm gonna do bubbles because it's summertime. So maybe, for example, I had them buy like bubbles and stuff like that, then it'd be just totally matching it. And then here for the dancing one, you press VFX. So then you could press the ground light instead of the falling one. It does show it, but yeah, I'm gonna do ground light. And what I do here is I could choose snowflake decal, shapes, party, Valentine's Day, twinkles, and trees. So because it's summer, maybe I'm just gonna do trees. I don't know, just example. Okay, so then here what I could do is I'll do for the ground, I'll have it to be a party one. And then for this one, for the sky, maybe I'm just thinking something else, and I'll say shapes. And then watch, when I press play, you're gonna see those objects coming out. Or for the floor, you could see that it's a party style. And then here, look, bubbles, and then you could see there's trees and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how to basically set up the parties, for making it feel more alive, especially like if, you know, school dances. I feel like you need stuff like this. So you're probably like, okay girl, but I don't want this here. So that's when you use this machine. And what you do is, oh yeah, first, before we go there, let's go to the fireworks. So for the fireworks example, there's a certain part of the night, of course you want to use the fireworks, not now, but example, you just press fireworks. There's different options. There's blossoming, colors, logic. If you don't want none, like after the fact, you press none, but right now I don't need to press none. So shapes, twinkles, Valentine's Day, wedding. So right now, example, it's summer, so I want it to be colors. So I'm gonna press fireworks, and then I'm gonna do colors. And then watch, when you just zoom out, you don't know, you think somebody set it up. Boom, boom. The whole neighborhood's just going through it. So if another neighbor like who lives here gonna be like, what's going on in this home? Why are they partying? I don't know, whatever storytelling you're trying to have, you get to see stuff like that, you know? So it's really, really fun. Oh, the poor farm animals, I hope they're okay. But anyway, yeah. So there's stuff like that. Let's just go ahead, and you can see it's like this. And then if I don't want the opacity to show, don't worry, I'll show you all of that right now. You just go here, you press opacity, and you press turn off, and all of it is off, like as if I never set everything up, and it was just all naturally came together. Let me go to here. Y'all see it's just coming out of the ground. Y'all see that? And then look, that's how you set up a party. Obviously I'm going to show y'all all the gameplay to set up stuff that will be coming out in a month from now. But yeah, there's how it looks like for my Sims. So this is my cottage living Sims, though. I definitely want to have them to have a nice summer blowout party. So yeah, I'm going to be doing all that setup for them soon. But yeah, the setup of video will be coming up next. I hope you enjoyed this video of mod recommendations to make your parties lit in The Sims. Gameplay tips are on the way, so I'll see y'all then. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sasha, and I wish y'all a lovely, lovely day. Take care.